everybody, so this is just a quick video to talk to you guys a little bit about moisturizing your locks. A lot of us tend to think that just because we have locks and the fact that they are kind of low maintenance, you don't have to do a lot in this regard. No, this really could not be any further from the truth. The reality is that you probably have to do a little bit more than you would have had to do if you still had your loose natural hair. Now, let me break it down for you a little bit. The body produces an oil called sebum, and sebum is responsible for keeping your skin and your hair moisturized. Now, for those persons who have a looser curl pattern, it's easier for the sebum to travel along the hair shaft to achieve its function. For those persons, on the other hand, who have, their curl pattern is a little bit, tighter, and even more specifically for those persons who have locks, it's more difficult for the sebum to penetrate the hair shaft, and because of the matting and the locking, the interlocking that takes place, and so the process is impeded. And so in order for you to kind of help the hair along, you have to assist. Now I'm going to give you a close-up of my locks, and as you can see, it is very dry at the moment. So I'm going to share with you some tips that you can use in order to keep them from getting brittle and not the way you would have liked for them to feel. So the quickest way is to use plain old water, and you can do this by just spraying your hair with it from time to time. And what you can do is to add some of your favorite oils to the water in order to help, the process along. So this is what I have. This is jojoba oil. I'm going to give you a close-up shot of everything. Jojoba oil. And you just want to pour that in here. Right. For those of you who are from Jamaica, you may recognize this. This is homemade castor oil. Now this is for those persons who are worrying about the color. I'm really not sure how it is that the ones that I see on the market, they are very clear in color. This is an example of one. This is a brand, EYL. This one says no additives, unbleached, unrefined, all natural, extra virgin castor oil. This is also a Jamaican brand, but I'm gonna pour it out for you to see exactly what it looks like in color. When compared to this one. Alright, you can see the difference in color. Now, one of the things that has always puzzled me is, if it's clear, why do you have to put it in a dark bottle? I'm not sure if they're trying to conceal something or not, but anyway, I'm going to add a bit of olive oil. And this is just to help with the scent of the castor oil. Alright, shake, and then you spray. You want to try and saturate your hair as much as possible. And you kind of massage it in. Let me show you up close. So what I tend to do after I have saturated my hair, I put on a shower cap and I'm going to let my hair stay under this for about 15 minutes. And this is just to make sure that the moisture, it retains the moisture for a bit. So I'll be back. You can see the difference. Alright, so this is something that you can do as often as you like. I do it every 3 nights.